Hey Derek, this is your Saber, almost complete. Still got the detail to do on the crystal chamber, but Bluetooth's on. Obviously all the board, the circuit board up here and the switch is on. So auxiliary switch is on. I haven't put the rods in here to hold the switch down yet. But everything else is done. The mesh is on the accent LEDs. Just turning it on. Nice and loud. The mesh, your Saber central speaker. Has the colour changing concept. It's the white blade. Whoops. Clashes. Whoops. Be too sensitive. Blast, flips, lock up. Turn the Saber off.
The graphic.
Smooth swing font. Quite well. The connector is in there. It looks pretty good. And what I've done with this one is put the Bluetooth antenna, wraps around the edge here. It's just hot melt glue here, comes down and then ends near the LED. If that comes loose, you just hot melt that down. But that's the Bluetooth antenna to just try and get the best range we can. All the weathering is done. Get an idea how it looks. Just some detail to go on to the chamber to lock this down. Little brass rods and bits and pieces will go in there. Accent LEDs. I'll be putting a mesh over this. I'm not going to put any mesh over this. This looks pretty good as it is. There's a rod that runs down the middle here that I've got to install. That's either brass or copper. Either your choice. I can put copper in. It looks quite good with copper. And the last one I did. Yeah, that's about it. I've test fitted it in the hilt. It's very tight. I need to make some adjustments. What usually occurs is it's very tight around the area here. Some of this will wear down as it goes in and out, but I'll sand down the hilt as much as I can, but may have to sand this area slightly, which will then be I'll use chemical blackening to make it go back to black if I have to sand that down too much and it goes silver. I'll make it go black again anyway. Anyway, that's about it. Just waiting for your fonts. Turned off. There we go. The other thing is the switch here is a little bit high. That's normal. I will adjust that and make sure it's all okay.
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
And Bluetooth is all working. I'm recording it on my phone, so I can't activate it. Anyway, we'll talk soon, and you send me the fonts, and I'll get them loaded on, and we can have a talk about the blade styles and if you want the colour changing, etc. Cheers.